Hello, everyone. Happy Easter, you guys. How are you guys doing tonight? Sorry I'm going live at kind of a weird, hour. Impromptu, sort of. Let's see who's joining us. Who's with us tonight, you guys? Who is with us? My name is Amanda, pseudonym Miranda. Thank you all for joining me tonight on this fine Eastern Sunday. Don't be shy. Hello, Matt. I'm so glad you are here with me in this live stream. Thank you. I just gotta say, I was thinking about this before I even started the live. You have always been a loyal subscriber, so I'm always glad to see you in the comments. Alrighty, let's get into some tarot card pulls. Let's get into some of the good stuff. Hi Amanda, do you know? Oh no, I don't know who that is, King Froglet. I don't know who that is, but thank you so much for joining me on my live stream. Feel free to drop your name, drop a comment, whatever. I'm here to talk to you guys tonight. Amanda, the girls by the poolside, are they waiting to be cold approached, or do they like their buns to be burned? Maybe both. You never know. Maybe a little bit of both. That's what I have to say about that. But what's in the collective air? I told you guys I was going to try to get better at this. I was going to bring my other deck, but maybe I have only this deck for a reason. I'm trying to do these collective streams. A lot of people do these on TikTok. They do collective tarot readings. So let me just see what's in. No, I am not a robot. I am not. I wish. That would be cool. And then I probably get to live forever. But anyways, what is going on in the collective energy? What's going on for everybody tuning in? Oh my god, that almost fell on the candle. Okay, y'all got the Chariot card. This is not a bad card to get. And in fact, the Chariot card for me sometimes represents something having to do with social media, or starting a social media pursuit. It's very much like entrepreneur energy, or beginning a new project and things kind of falling into place quickly. It's kind of like coming into alignment with that. Let's get some more comments rolling in the comment section, and I will read what you guys have to say. But I wonder why this Chariot card is coming out. What's going on in the collective energy? Ooh, okay, we got the Queen of Swords and the Two of Pentacles. This is about the need to make a decision. Perhaps this could be involving a woman with that Queen of Swords card, but actually I don't even think it's that. I feel like this is coming through as the need to make a decision involving you being communicative with somebody or something. With this Chariot card, it's like in order to move forward, you're gonna need to make a decision to communicate your thoughts clearly. How long have I been reading tarot? Okay, let's see. When I had my ankle injury, this was back in 2022. That's when I was really in the dumps of depression and just it's over. And I needed a little bit of magic in my life. So I think that's when I got my first tarot deck, my first crystal, if you will, all that fun, stupid stuff. Okay, thank you. Thank you so much for that opportunity. I will keep that in mind. I truthfully did not see them. I swear to goodness, when I go live, my brain is sometimes not even in my body. You guys have to take it easy on me. I'm not used to doing this at all. And when the comments were running up, I have ADHD and dyslexia. I'm literally a dyslexic, Frank. Oh my goodness. Yes, hello. No, so actually I don't have any. Oh my god, Pierre, hello. Hello Pierre, thanks so much for joining. No, I did not get the tail to go with these ears. I actually didn't have any bunny ears. Yeah, no problem, you guys. I've never tried to ignore. I'm actually just I'm dyslexic. Yeah, literally, I'm on the spectrum, you guys. Take it easy on me. I'm not even on the planet. I'm just like on the spectrum. Like, imagine me just like floating on like a rainbow spectrum. Like, that's me. Like, I'm not even here. Hello. Yep. Happy Easter to everybody. But let's see. So we're trying to do a collective reading at this time. So earlier we got the need to make a decision in order for something to like have forward movement. And it would be like with your communication. And again, the Chariot card relates to starting something on social media, that it could pertain to some of you. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you. And yes, my favorite of that is actually Tom and Jerry. If you guys, oh, and Max and Ruby. We got Ruby. Do you guys know Max and Ruby? This is like my favorite cartoon as a kid, Max and Ruby. I love that cartoon. Anybody know Max and Ruby? We got Ruby joining us today. Look at her cute dress. Oh my god. Like, look at her. She's a queen. I hope that you guys know who she is. Do you guys know the cartoon Max and Ruby? What do you guys? King Froglet, I cannot answer that question at this time, but feel free to ask any other questions. I appreciate you being here. Alrighty. Thank you. Okay, let's see. Do you identify as a pick-me girl? No, I do not. I try to make it clear that my channel is not here to blame women. It's here to look inwards. You know what I'm saying? But like, sure, you can call me a pick-me girl. Like, that's fair because I'm a woman in like a male dating space. Like, I'm not gonna sit here and be like, oh, that's so unfair. That's so uncalled for. Like, I'm definitely like it's strange. I'm a woman in this male dating space, so you have every right to roast me and call me that. But no, that is not like that's not what I'm here to be, or you know what I mean. But let's see. What's wrong with pick me girls? I don't know. They kind of have a bad reputation. Like, I'm not trying to poop on women at all. And that's the thing about pick me girls, is it's usually like, oh, well, I'll be there for the boys, but I'll throw women under the bus, when that's not really what this channel is for. It's to be there for the boys and to be there for the women and not throw the women under the bus and get us all back together and happy again. Ideally, right? Yeah, I should be. I don't have any bunny ears. This is like the best that I got. But feel free to ask your guys' questions. I'm going to continue with the collective reading. This came out twice. Oh my god, this came out twice. Okay. This came out twice. So the okay. Page of Wands. This is why I need to do better when it comes to tarot. So the card says, what signs are preparing you to move in a new direction? So much like how I was talking about how the Chariot card is about starting a new project or new endeavor, the Page of Wands would be like, you don't have a plan. Like, you want to take this, you want to be clear with your communication, but like, you don't have a plan of action. And that might be like delaying you to move forward. Amanda, why can't women stop playing games? There will be women who don't play games too. You might be going after women that just like do that type of stuff. No, I do not. I don't think I do. Maybe. No, I'm kidding. If a woman says no, should I keep trying? I'd be curious to understand the part of yourself that wants to keep trying even after a woman has already said no. I'd be curious to, look behind your intention there. And also the part that's asking, should I? I'd be curious to know what's driving should I. Yes. Have you ever helped or seen a man who thought he was hopeless with women become successful with them? Yes, of course. All the time. Have you ever seen somebody that was hopeless in life and still succeeded in some way, shape, or form in spite of that? When anybody starts a business, are they hopeless? Probably, yeah, because they're spending money to make money, and spending money isn't fun. And that's just the beginning part of the process. Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. It takes dedication. Yes. Speaking of, with this Page of Wands, I want to get back to the collective reading, but still feel free to ask questions in the comments. So with the Page of Swords card coming through, this is also about feeling, let's see what's coming out. Okay, this is feeling powerless to time for some of you. This is feeling powerless to the process of time. So for those of you that are just joining, we've been doing a collective reading, and basically it's about, oh my goodness, thank you so much. Thank you so much, Charlie. Thank you. Oh my gosh, for that, you get an affirmation card. Thank you so much. I really appreciate the super sticker. Thank you. Thank you. I will, let's see. What does Charlie L need to know? What does Charlie L need to hear? Thank you so much again for the donation, Charlie L. What do you need to know? Ooh, you have the I am abundant card coming through, Charlie L. You have the I am abundant card. I am abundant. I stand in my value. I'm able to see my path more clearly, and more aligned opportunities arise. Every day becomes easier and easier for me to attract everything that I need. I choose to see evidence in my life that I am supported, that I am prosperous, and that I am valued. I choose thoughts, words, and actions that reflect an abundance mindset. Prosperity is my path. So yes, thank you so much, Charlie L. Thank you for that donation. But yes, your card is about abundance, leaving maybe behind some of that scarcity mindset that could be holding us back from going after what we really want. Thank you so much. But yes, if anybody wants to donate, help support the channel, I will pull you an affirmation card personally, if that sounds good for you guys. But yes, like going back to this collective reading, and thank you so much, Charlie, for just giving us that bit of wisdom, even from the deck. Yes, right. It can be hard, right? It can be hard, but sometimes what's blocking us to getting to where we truly desire to be can be like second guessing. Is that asking too much? Do we really deserve that? In fact, not to make this too personal about me, but something personal is coming through about me. I used to think, I know this is weird, but in my mind, I would compare myself to people that lived in third world countries in order to like, I don't know if it was like create excuses, but in order to like create excuses for not going after things I truly wanted and desired in this lifetime, which I know sounds so weird, but I'd like make myself feel so guilty about it because I felt such a lack. Yeah, I don't know. Like I used to guilt myself a lot. I don't even know how to explain it. I had like an existential crisis in high school, but that's a different story. But thank you so much for the donation. But yeah, like moving into that abundant mindset can take time, especially if we're so used to lack, and it can get in the way of what we really want. What's my skincare routine? I have a moisturizer. I think it's called Colin. I think that's the name of it. It's kind of expensive, but I just use that sometimes. I personally don't think I'm ever going to get, what do you call it, like Botox or anything. I'm just like, you know what I mean? I don't know. That just randomly came to my mind, but I'm scared of that stuff. No hate to anybody who does, though. Amanda, do you think some people are just destined to be single for life? No, I don't think anybody is. I literally don't think anybody is, but who cares what I think? Do you think you're destined to be single for this life? Do you think that? Is hair returning to normal color? Yeah, I don't know why. Like my hair, like actually, like when I shower, it looks blonder versus when it's kind of greasy. Like it's kind of greasy right now. It looks more brown, and I've only like highlighted it once, and that was like for the first time in like a while. So I don't know what's going on with my hair. But I don't mind it. I don't mind it. I don't think I want to go full blonde. Like I thought that I did when I first got like it's called a balayage if you guys really want to know. But when I first got this balayage, but sorry, I don't want to go on this rant. It's more sound annoying. Um, Approaching is such a terrible way to meet women. I don't know. I don't know. That does depend. I do hate the idea of like forcing someone to approach though. But I don't know. There could be more to that. I don't know. Um yeah, okay. Let's see. Should I stay looking inside my own kind? Should I become a passport bro, branch out for a quality girlfriend? Yeah, I suggest everybody that's here check out my last YouTube video because I actually brought up passport bros. So you might be able to learn the answer to that question in that YouTube video. Oh, but I was in the middle of a collective reading. Sorry, again, my brain is jumping all around. I can't help it. But with the Five of Swords and the Eight of Wands, again, this is feeling powerless to time, powerless to start something. Maybe you're thinking it's too late. Thank you so much, Liam. Thank you for being here. But maybe you're thinking it's too late to start that project or change that thing about yourself. A lot of you guys are feeling powerless to the clock and it's slowing you down. Again, so sorry, not ignoring any questions. I just actually am ADD. Okay. I approached a beautiful girl on train and politely, is there any way that you can send a shorter question, Samuel? Not that I don't want to answer, I do, but it's like too much for me to read. Hey Amanda, whatever happened to your approach videos? I used to watch those, so it was really helping a lot. That's when I believed in like the theory of pickup. Now I'm like not really into pickup ideology at all. Like that was at the very beginning when I started this YouTube channel, and I'm not gonna lie, I was starting this because I knew that this was like a calling for me, and I knew that I just felt like this was the right space for me to be in with lonely men. I felt like I could provide something to this space, but when I first started, I didn't know what that was. So I looked for people like these famous pickup artists, and I tried to go after them, but then I was just like, you know what? Like their ideologies, it doesn't do anything. But that's just my, like that's my own take. I'm trying to like find something deeper for you guys, much deeper than just a cold approach technique or something like this. Okay, alrighty. Let's see. What do we got? Going back to this. Yeah, you guys are feeling overwhelmed at starting this project, this endeavor, this career, this life goal. Again, like feeling against the clock is against you, is slowing you down, feeling overwhelmed, like there's too much to take care of is slowing you down. And a lot of this is coming from childhood with that Sun card coming through in the reverse and the Seven of Cups. Maybe there's something from the past that you've actually been thinking about that maybe you need to take power over or kind of figure out and release yourself from that, because there's something coming up for you guys in regards to starting whatever this is that's kind of like got you in your head, especially about the past, and there's a need for you to like take ownership or to step into your power over this defeat of the past instead of just dwelling on it, if that makes sense. You guys also got the Page of Swords with the Empress card coming out. This can, with this pertaining to your childhood, this could have to do with talking to your mom or something with the mother with the Empress card. Oh my gosh, thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you, ZXCVB. Thank you so much for the donation. I will pull you an affirmation card. I love that you commented that too. I really love that. And I'm being so for real about that. Finding options that aren't women. Yes. Let's pull you an affirmation card. Ooh, you got two coming out. You got I am prosperous, and you also got I am intuitive. So this is about using your intuition for prosperity at this time. is a message that's coming through. But I am prosperous. Every day in every way, I'm becoming more and more prosperous and successful. I deserve to be prosperous, and I embrace the abundant flow in all its forms. I attract opportunities that lead to my financial success and make great decisions in all my endeavors. I am grateful for the abundance that surrounds me and for the flow of currency that is on its way. My mindset is aligned with prosperity, and I take inspired actions with wealth consciousness. So, yes, this is about thinking that money is a source of flow, not something that's scarce. Like money always comes, it always goes, not something to have anxiety over. And I am intuitive. So, and I might have to actually take a quick pause on this live stream in 1 second to grab a water because I'm like dehydrated over here. But you also have I am intuitive. My intuition is a valuable tool that helps me navigate life's challenges with grace and ease. I am open and receptive to the messages and insights of my intuition. I ask empowering questions to my highest self to help me on my path. I know when I move and when I want to be still. I know when to speak and when to listen. My intuition serves as a reliable compass, always leading me towards the highest good. So yes, those are your affirmation cards. Thank you so much again for the donation. I will be right back. Okay, I'm back. Alrighty. So let's go back to this collective reading though, y'all. Let's go back. Let's see what's going on, you guys. Let's see what's going on in the collective. Alrighty. What do you boys need to know? What do you boys need to hear? And feel free to ask your questions in the comments. Try to keep it to a length where I can read it and I will get you back as soon as possible. Just checking for questions. Oh, so this is interesting. Is it way too late to start now? I'm single for life. Interesting that you phrased it, is it way too late? Because usually in my comment section, I notice that you say it is too late, not, oh, it is way too late. Oh my God, sorry. That's my dyslexia. Full speed ahead. Okay, it is too late. I was going to say, like, I'm surprised you're actually asking this in the form of a question, not a statement, but that was my dyslexia, just for a prime example. Anyways, no, of course it's not too late. Of course it's not too late. Exactly. Right. It defined late. Time is just an illusion, you guys. That's what you guys have to keep into account. With the 10 of Swords card coming through, though, this is about painful endings for some of you guys. So let's just see what else is happening in the collective. What do you boys need to know? So you guys are being called to look at a situation in your life right now that requires your slow movement and determination. And in order for you to even look at this situation, I feel like something has to come to an end, or something is coming to an end. Let's see. Yeah, again, this is about your past. Some of you might have had like a tricky past in school or in institutions that you've been a part of. Hi, Bobby. Thank you so much for joining. Thank you, and I'm glad that you like the ears. But yes, some of you guys have had a painful past, like specifically in an institution, in a school, in a church, at a job, something at a university, something where you learned something during a program. This is about, kind of that past slowing things down. Again, this is a lot of slow movement and almost feeling like, again, that the clock is against you and that the clock has more power over you and that time is not an illusion. Again, this all began with that chariot card here, and then with that Three of Wands, this is about getting ready to move forward, but something being stuck in your path when it comes to moving forward. Whether it's idea, project, guys, feel free to keep putting your dating questions in the comments. I know I'm doing a collective reading. Hello, Isaiah. Hello. Thank you so much for joining. Thank you so much for joining. Happy Easter as well. But yes, guys, please feel free to put any questions in the comments. Like, I'm mainly doing this collective reading to help fill space. You get it? But also to give you guys a message. What if the past and events have been too catastrophic and traumatic to bear and stops us from making productive use of time? Great question, JJ. So this is where coaching or therapy needs to be involved, because you're at a crossroads right now. And I'm not saying that this question applies to you, but for whoever feels this level of stuck, like you have nothing. I'm talking like, it's not even a procrastination thing. It's like you literally can't get out of bed. Like, that's what I'm thinking when I'm hearing this question. Like, you actually can't leave your room. You can't leave your house. There's some fear around doing that. And that's when talking to somebody will be really beneficial. Because when you get to those like rock bottom type of places, the only way out is through. And if you're feeling like your past trauma is stopping you, that's because it needs to be released. It needs to be let out of your system. You need to talk to somebody. I have coaching linked below. I do. Or you need to, there's like therapy. I'm not saying that you have to get my coaching, but there's different resources. But you got to get in a room with a third party person, and you got to let them know what's going on, because they will, that's what your pain body that's stopping you right now, it's dying to be heard. It kind of lost trust for you. Not saying like you, I'm saying like the idea of the question, but it kind of lost trust for you. And in order for it to regain trust, it needs a second opinion that's not yours. And then eventually you'll be good on your own. But that's really calling for that. What do you think of age gap relationships? I think it's beneficial to date somebody that's in the same life arena as you. So somebody can be way older than you, but if you guys have like the same goals and the same values, or way younger, vice versa, and if you guys have the same goals and same values, that's all that really matters. It's when age gap relationships like aren't the best idea is if like somebody, you got somebody that's looking to retire versus somebody that's, in college. You know what I mean? Like, you guys have to be on like the same life arena, the same wavelength, if that makes sense, like looking for the same things. Hey, how many months should I wait in the time that I give myself back into before I will even be able to think of getting involved with someone? Wait, what does EET mean? How many months? The time is just, I'll tell you, Bobby, though, time is just an illusion. It does not matter. You get ready in the now. You do something, you take the action in the now, not in the future or not in the past. All you have is the now. The power lies in the here and the now. But if you feel like it's too hard to be in the here and the now, again, that's what's pointing to talking to somebody. No, you're not going to die alone. You're not going to die alone, but I'll see. Are you going to die alone? No, but you have the Hermit card coming through in the upright. So let's see. With the Judgment, you could be deciding where to put your attention, or let's see. You could be thinking, I don't know, about like family and like your life and life cycles and everything right now. And you could be thinking about the next phase in life that you want to pursue, but it's likely that you're maybe thinking there's too much to invest in it or something like this. You may be questioning it at this time. Yeah, I see you thinking about family. Is that right? Because I got like 2 family cards or something like this. Just thinking about the next phase in your life. Okay. Let's see. Sorry. For me, I realized that my perception of myself makes rejection way more painful than it needs to be. I'm looking to change that and stop avoiding rejection. Yes, absolutely. But you also have to question, who in your life, um, what contributes to that low perception, because there might be somebody from your past that maybe put that idea that the perception of you should be low in the first place. We don't come into this world hating ourselves. We really don't. But yet humans struggle with self-hate. And a lot of that is to do with the experiences that we have with people around us. Yes. Am I too smart? Should I dumb down to be more successful with girls? No, absolutely not. You have to be yourself. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Because otherwise, then you're just going to end up with like a dry, dumb girl, and you're not going to feel happy or understood or free or, more conscious. Like, it's not going to lead to any of that. Yes, I heard of this guy. I've not really watched too much of his videos, but I've heard of him. My coaching is mainly about working with parts, but it's also an open space that if you're not looking for parts work, you can just chat. But my coaching is like, I really want it to be client based, like where the client takes it, but it's really about getting introspective, if that makes sense. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you guys. I really appreciate it. No. It's not. And you guys have to remember that there's also like dry, dumb guys in the world. Like there's just dry people in the world that require less of a personality in order to survive. I don't know how. Couldn't be me. Could not be me. I'm sorry. But yes, like there are people like that in the world. And just be thankful you're not like them, no matter how crazy you feel. You gotta trust me on that one. No, Liam, that's not true. That's not true. Yeah, don't say that, Liam. Alrighty. What else is coming through in the collective energy at this time? Again, you guys have the commitment card coming through in the reverse. So this is kind of slowing down at taking a commitment to something, whether it's a commitment to a project or a commitment to yourself. Yeah, exactly. And, you got to question, like, you're here for a reason. You're here for a reason. Sometimes your earliest caregivers can really make you feel like you shouldn't have been here. Like, to me, when you're questioning birth, when you're questioning, should I have been born? That always speaks to childhood. Always, always, always. Your relationship with love, the way that you the way that you allow yourself to take in love. That relates to your earliest caregivers. And if you're questioning, should I have been born? It is likely, I would look into that. Your earliest caregivers. It is not true. It is not true, even if you can't see it. Right, exactly. And with it being Easter, but it's not true. At the end of the day, you're here for a reason. And at the end of the day, really look within behind when you started feeling that way. And a lot of it has to do with your parents. Your parents are huge. I don't care how old you are. Your parents are huge in understanding how you take in love. It's huge, especially your mother, right? But that's a different story. Not to say that mom matters more than dad, but that's a different story, because I'm not trying to sound extra or like too much. Like, it's a long story because both parents matter, but I don't know. Whatever. Take that with a grain of salt. Sometimes the mother can hurt more. I don't know if there's any better way to say it than that. Life is suffering. Life can feel like that at times. Life is not here to make you more happy. It's here to make you more conscious. But that will lead to happiness too. It's not just here to make you suffer, if that makes any sense. Um, yes, exactly, exactly, right. Like you are 1 in 400 trillion. I think I saw a video before that said you have like a 1 in 400 trillion chance at being born, if that makes sense, because of all the variables and the ancestors and the not dying and to get you to this place, to get you here. You're 1 in 400 trillion. Yes, exactly. Parents should be forced to prove themselves worthy of being parents. I mean, ideally, right? Yeah. Ideally, parents should be forced to do that, but sometimes parents are kids. And that's not an excuse for bad parenting, but that's just also another story. Like life is life. Life is a whole thing, right? It's a whole thing. But yes, let's see. Let's continue with this collective reading. I feel like I kind of got sidetracked, but feel free to ask questions. Thank you so much. Thank you. No, I like it. A lot of people have complained about it before, but I like it. Hello, hi CK. Thank you for joining. We are all incredibly unlucky to be alive if you put it that way. I don't know. Thank you. It was good. Thank you. Do you think women have been brainwashed to be indifferent towards men? Not at all. And if you're interacting with somebody that's indifferent towards you, number one, why would you want to be with them anyways? And then number two, if there is a woman that's like indifferent towards all men, that sounds like trauma. Okay. What do you boys need to know? What do you boys need to hear on this fine Eastern Sunday? So, yeah, you guys are being called to observe your emotions right now, to kind of maybe get in touch with your feminine side is also kind of coming through with this Queen of Cups. This is about getting in touch with being in the flow of things. Surrendering, not trying to control everything. And with the Two of Wands, you're kind of being asked to make a choice. I do feel like a lot of you guys are at a crossroads and you have to make that choice to commit to something, to commit to yourself, to commit to this endeavor, to what is your anxiety trying to tell you? Nine of Swords. What is your anxiety trying to tell you? Oh, thank you. Thank you, Bobby. Trauma. I mean, maybe their mom was a covert narcissist. That's usually, again, if you think love, if you're like a people pleaser as a kid and you never got emotional attention, you're gonna like attract that until it gets healed. Women also attract narcissistic and toxic, scary men too. And again, that's their father, or not to just quote Freud, that's both their parents. It's the dynamic that you see love when you're young, and that's what you gravitate towards. Oh, we need careers. A lot of the space are poor. I'm in the process of good for you, Soli. Good for you for going back to school. Yes, exactly. Maybe this could be you, like at that crossroads right now and really needing to commit to that. Let's see. Right. Yeah, exactly. Time is an illusion, but it's never too late. Oh, yes, of course. I'm glad that you guys feel the safe space energy. That is what it is for. So thank you. Some women look out for bad guys and then whine about it. Sad, not biased, but simply stating my observations. Yeah, it can be hard to reconcile why people make poor decisions in their life, you know? It can be hard to reconcile that. Men need to go out in the world, find accomplishments, do this, then circle back. Yes, but before you do that, sorry, I dropped a tarot card, but it's not worth it. But before you do that, you got to heal your pain and heal your trauma, because success truthfully comes after. Not to say that you can't have success before. I mean, you can become a billionaire and then realize that you're like unhappy or whatever, but healing before you accomplish things also is just like so good for that recipe there, right? But yes, absolutely. I'm not disagreeing though. Amanda, what is the mood I'll be channeling this year? I used to go down. Oh, let's see. What is the mood I'll be channeling this year? What is the mood? I almost feel like you could have a love opportunity. This is about learning to not think with your head so much, Bobby. You got the Ace of Swords and the Knight of Cups. This is about to think with your intuition and with your emotions. Don't use your head too much. Don't logic too much. This is a need to put the head thoughts down and to start thinking and feeling. Start feeling with your emotions, thinking less with your brain, and start feeling more with your emotions. That'll be the mood that you'll be channeling this year based off the tarot card pull. I mean, at that point, life is just an illusion. But yes, I mean, everything is an illusion. Everything's just a dream at the end of the day. But will I get a girlfriend this year? Oh my gosh, thank you so much, Bobby. I'm glad. Again, I'm new at all this tarot stuff, so I just, you know, sometimes I hope to help. People expect everyone to be nice and respectful. The problem with quote-unquote nice guys hating bad guys is that their intentions and motives are the same. The bad guy thing is a myth. Yeah, I do agree with the thing about having so many expectations. Like, that's something that also can be tough, you know? Like, you have to let them. And sometimes expectation, just like how people say comparison is the thief of joy, same with expectation. Expectation is the thief of joy, if I were to be honest. Thank you so much, JJ. Thank you, I really appreciate it. But yes, keep feeling free to ask your questions. Oh, thank you. I'm glad. Okay, thank you. Should I live in constant fear of death? Not fear of death, but you should live in a constant state of knowing that death is inevitable, because that can help contribute to you feeling more present if you really like choose to meditate on that. Can't use pickup how to get a girl? By being yourself. I know, you're like, no way did she just say that. No way is this dumb content just all circling back to the worst thing I ever heard that started it all. But truthfully, it's about healing your trauma and feeling safe to authentically be yourself again, likely because you've been in spaces and around people who made you feel that it wasn't safe to be yourself, if that makes sense. Right. There is no life without death. Hi, Amanda. There's a girl at the gym, and she and that likes to talk to me, and I like her. Should I keep things casual, getting to know her rather than shooting my shot right away? I never had success with women that likes to talk to me, and I like her. Should I keep things casual? I've never had success with women. I'm curious what more knowledge with. I'm curious, like, I'd introspect. I mean, like, you can take your shot with this girl, but It sounds like there's a past of women that also just needs your awareness and your attention at this time before taking those steps forward. I like the quote, "I have no expectations, only curiosity." That's a good quote. Yeah, that's a good quote. I agree with that. Don't fear small talk. Don't fear those things too much. Don't get too lost in that sauce, right? Don't get too lost in the small talk sauce. Let's see. Let's go back to this collective reading. Feel free to keep answering or asking your questions in the comments below. I'm sipping water, JJ. I'm sipping water. Very dehydrated. Very dehydrated. Hydrate or dihydrate, as I say. Hey Amanda, which are your favorite art forms? Mine are music, cuisine, and movies. Oh, I love movies. I love movies. I love music. Probably all what you just listed. My goodness, all of what you just listed. That sounds great. Have you ever tried talking to girls about? I don't know. Do you think we're in a simulation? No, not really. No. Alrighty. Sometimes I think dumbing down like the whole universe to just being a simulation is just like, I can't. No hate to simulation conspiracy theories, but I can't do that. I can't do that. Personally, I can't do that. Okay, what situation needs balance in your life? You guys are being called to bring about balance. Let's see what else is coming through. Balance away from your mind. What does this mean? Gaining strength to take opportunity again. What's coming through? What's coming through? Ooh, 10 of Cups, Hermit. Feeling isolated from your family, or feeling that what is my favorite movie genre? I like action movies. Sometimes they have to be good, and I'm like picky. No, you will not be homeless soon. No. Or musicals. I do like musicals. I like the musical Rent. Do you believe in aliens? I mean, obviously. Okay. Kind of given up on befriending those who are opposite mateable species. Fear of being seen as creepy. Exhausting to wonder what shall be said or done to prevent negative impressions about me from emerging. Wait, let me reread this. Fear of being seen as creepy, exhausting to wonder what shall be said or done to prevent negative. Yeah, this is because your mind right now is operating in a state of, how do I walk on eggshells to be accepted by anyone? And that's coming from pain in your past relationship wounds. This would also be a good time to talk to somebody and to get more insights on that. So you can through my coaching, but also if you don't even choose that route, this would be that good time, because that you don't want to be dating from a place of how do I say the right thing so this person doesn't hate me? That's automatically going to put you in a more fearful state. And I've been there before too. Like, it's kind of hard to avoid that. It's when you really start the healing and begin the confidence. But a lot of times healing comes with pain, because it's about sitting with your feelings and really giving space for them. And that can be a scary experience. Happy Easter, Elon. Thank you so much. Okay, let's see. What do we got in the collective? What do we got in the collective right now on this Easter Sunday? Yes, I am, Blue. No, I am. Yeah, guys, check out Andy's channel. I'm going to be live streaming with him this I think this upcoming Wednesday, actually. So I will be live streaming on Andy's channel this upcoming Wednesday. I'm going to be live streaming with a couple of other coaches. I don't know if I'm like allowed to be talking about it, but yeah, so make sure you guys stay tuned for that. Oh my goodness. My light just went out. So RIP. Oh, no, it's back. Okay. Okay, I will. I don't know why I haven't watched that yet. Oh my god, I feel like that's a classic. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. The rock I live under. Where is it? Find a rock. That's the one I live under. One thing I don't really know, but one thing I can say for sure is that if you know how people believe in reincarnation, like the cycle of birth. Yo, I'm out this place after this life. Like, after this life, I'm done. I'm not coming back to this planet. Like, I don't care. Even if, like, the universe is like, okay, then you have to spend eternity in hell. I'd literally rather do that than be reborn one more time, if that's a thing. Rebirth stresses me out. When people say the term past lives, I'm like, you gotta be kidding me. I'm not doing this SHIT again. That's just how I feel, though. I'm not doing this again. I'm not doing it again. This has got to be my last one. Once I'm out of here, I got to be out of here for good. Like, I don't want to be reborn. I hate that. I hate that. I hate that. Like, I hate thinking about past lives. It honestly bothers me because I really hope it's not a thing. Yes, they broke up. Yes, they did. I'm coming back as a Morbid with 20 likes. That's so funny. Oh my god. Oh my god. That's hilarious. Oh my god, why do I love that? Yeah, right? Wait, do you mean nihilistic? Is that what you mean? Is that how you spell nihilistic? I don't know. But yeah, yes, I don't mean to be so nihilistic though. I apologize. Do not understand stoicism. It's not so much as being super tough and silent. Yeah, right. But yes, exactly. Exactly, Flopper. This right here, this is dropping facts, dropping wisdom. Oh my god. No, I'm not saying that I really like this lifetime. I just don't want to be reborn. You know what I mean? Into another life experience. Like, after this life experience is done, I want to be done. But like, that could be the most unwise thing ever. That's just like, that could be so unconscious and so brutal. But like, past lives stresses me out. I don't want more lives. I want just this life, and then I'm done. Would be a nightmare for you to believe in eternal return, right? Yeah, it does. It literally does. Like, you're telling me that I've been constantly being reborn since the beginning of time. And that's why I'm having, like, I think the belief is that you are constantly reborn until you awaken or like reach nirvana. So until you're born into a life form that actually awakens, then you can rest in peace. Like, are you kidding me? You mean I've been doing this since the beginning of time? That's overwhelming. Once I followed stoicism and got laughed at by friends saying that it was a dumb attempt to suppress sexual desires. Well, I would be more curious, like, what your stoicism looks like, because there is a thing where you can use like spirituality to not engage in that type of stuff and to repress those desires. And again, sexual energy cannot be created or destroyed, so it has to be channeled somewhere, which is a whole thing. Why do girls always want to play games? Not all girls play games. I swear. You gotta find the one that don't. Do you ever wonder? Imagine. I find it interesting that in Buddhism, even when you go to heaven, you're reborn again. You know what? Like, let me not subscribe to Buddhism then, because I can't. Like, it's got to be done. It's got to be done for good. Like, just one life. I'm good. I don't need any more. Amanda hasn't been around since the dawn of time with her cards. Don't even say that, you guys. I'm so stressed out. Like, if past lives are a thing, I don't even know what to say. I don't even know what to say. Like, it's the type of thing that if actual evidence for past lives came out, I feel like it would shift my entire approach to life. And I'd be a lot more cynical, maybe? Anyways, let me not keep getting into that. But yes, let's keep going with the collective energy. Ooh, so you guys got the Ace of Swords and the Magician. So this is about having a mental breakthrough to having more compassion for yourself. Into putting in the work and effort for yourself. Into kind of dropping the burdens. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Healing becomes before success. Yes, exactly. Exactly. Thank you so much. I will pull you ZXCVB, another affirmation card. I really appreciate that. Thank you so much for the donation and for supporting. I really appreciate you guys for that. Thank you. Ooh. So you got the I am peaceful. I am peaceful card. This is a lot about being in the present moment. I am calm, centered, and at peace. I embrace the tranquility within me. Every breath I take fills me with peace and relaxation. Peace is my natural state, and I choose to dwell in it. I am the embodiment of peace, radiating calmness around me. I create a peaceful sanctuary within myself where serenity prevails. My mind is clear, my heart is light, and peace guides my every step. So I am peaceful. That's for you. Thank you so much again for the donation. I really appreciate it. I really appreciate it. Wouldn't ceasing to exist? Yeah, I don't know. I really don't know. But continuing the cycle of birth, I'm like, oh, continuing the cycle of form. That's crazy. It's really hard to work through feelings of seeing your friends. Oh. They could be divorced in 10 years. Like, if you're going to get blackpilled about anything, make it be about other people and their so-called happy relationships on social media. They're probably fighting. I don't know why I'm being so unhinged. They're probably fighting. I mean, I'm serious. You never know. A lot of people, especially when they're young, like, there are good relationships, there are bad relationships. Some people are not met with the right people. And, we spend a lot of time proving ourselves. Thank you so much, CK. Thank you so much. I really appreciate your donation. That means a lot. Thank you so much, CK. I really appreciate you. I'm going to pull you an affirmation card for that donation. I really appreciate you so much, CK. Thank you. Ooh, so you got the I am adaptable card coming through. And I'll also pull you a tarot card. I'll pull you both if that sounds good for you. But I am adaptable. I'm open to the flow of life and adjust with grace to whatever comes my way. I trust in my ability to pivot and adjust, finding solutions in the times of change. I am a master of flexibility and flow. I'm resourceful and capable, using my adaptive ability to navigate life's twists and turns. I embrace uncertainty with an open heart, harnessing my ability as a source of strength. So that's for you, CK. I am adaptable card. I am adaptable card. Thank you so much, CK. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. Let's pull. Okay. So you also got the Five of Swords coming through with the Queen of Pentacles. I'm curious about your job. Honestly, is like kind of like what's coming through. There could be some type of power struggle right now, or maybe you're coming into a line. Sorry, I'm not like perfect at tarot reading, by the way. I'm not perfect at tarot reading. But like, just I guess what's coming to mind is like the Queen of Pentacles. This is about like somebody being in charge. This is about feeling like there's a power struggle. But at the bottom of the deck, you got the Lovers. So this is about you coming into alignment with like a better opportunity with that Ace of Pentacles. So I don't know, I'm getting a lot of career energy, a lot of, career confidence that's needed, pouring love back into yourself, not forgetting your value and your worth here, sticking up for yourself, not taking on more burdens than you carry or you deserve. You have to remember that your time is valuable. Listen to your intuition. But yeah, thank you so much, CK, for the donation. I hope that last part resonated. Again, I'm still gaining some confidence ability. So if it didn't, like, that's totally okay too. I still appreciate you. Alrighty, but yeah, thank you so much, you guys, for being here. I am going to be ending the live stream sooner rather than later. So feel free to keep rolling in any of your last questions. Why do most relationships seem to go south? A lot of people match with the wrong person, right? I mean, think about how many people that you've met in the past that you're like, maybe thank goodness I'm not with them today, or they're not the right person, or they didn't treat me well. How many people do we go through that we meet like that? Even friends, like that wasn't the right friend for me. That wasn't the right job, the right boss, the right dynamic. Like we have so many things in life where we're not actually in alignment with the right thing, but it's meant to teach us a lesson. So a lot of relationships are lessons before they are like a sanctuary, and even then when they are a sanctuary, they're still a lesson because everything is kind of like finite in life almost. Like everything has like a beginning and an end. Even your life, it begins and it ends. So there's always those miniature cycles of beginning and endings going on, and that's not a bad thing. That's part of a life. I mean, here's a curveball question. Do you think there is any cheapening way in a mystical experience if it is always done through psychedelics and never any other way? You can have a mystical experience through psychedelics. You can have a mystical experience through almost dying in a car crash. You can have a mystical experience through getting deployed and watching your friend die. You can have a mystical experience praying for your your sick child to be okay. You can have a mystical experience like after vaping 5-MeO DMT and like snorting ketamine. There's no cheapening. There's no right or wrong mystical experience, if that makes sense. In my opinion, again, all my opinion. Let's see. Thank you. I'm glad. Yeah, but I totally understand. It can be hard to see it. Alrighty, guys, feel free to keep on dropping your questions. The live stream will be ending kind of soon. Yes, thank you guys all for joining me today. Thank you guys all for joining me. Y'all have some of the devil card coming through in the reverse. This is about releasing addiction, but with that full card being maybe afraid to release an addiction or afraid to look at an addiction. That's for some of you. Maybe kind of in your head about it. Should I do something about this? Listen to your heart when it comes to talking to somebody. Let's see. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Dexter. Thank you. I really appreciate that. Wow. Thank you so much, and happy Easter to you. I really appreciate it. Thank you guys all for being here. Again, like, I truly am here to help support you guys. So that just means the world to just receive some of that support back. Thank you so much, Dexter. I really appreciate you. And I'm going to pull you some cards. Thank you so much. And happy Easter right on back. Happy Easter right on back. Ooh, so you got the I am calm card coming through. I'm calm. I'm just like imagining a river for some reason, like you sitting by a river and really being in your energy. But so for you, Dexter, it says, I am calm. I breathe deeply and fully, allowing each breath to bring me a sense of calm and clarity. I release the need to rush or hurry, and I embrace a pace of life that allows me to feel at ease. Yes, that time is just an illusion energy coming through. I move gracefully through life with a centered and grounded attitude. I trust in my ability to overcome any obstacles with grace and flow. I am mindful in my movements, thoughts, and words. My calmness is nourishing others. I choose the path of ease. Yes, Dexter. Yes. So you have the I am calm card. Something about your inner calmness being beautiful, and something about unlocking that or getting like more intimate with that peaceful part of yourself. What else is coming through? Thank you guys. Thank you for Dexter. Ooh, so you have the moon card. This could be about something that you feel is hidden right now. This is about walking away from something that's hidden, something that's in your unconscious. This is about really emotionally disconnecting and getting in alignment with your thoughts on a particular situation. I feel like that's going to bring you a lot more clarity. if that makes any sense. Oh, great. I'm so glad. I'm so glad, Dexter. I'm so glad. Yeah, so like that's why that river energy, again, you have that river energy in this photo right here. Like almost like the need to sit by water, the need to sit by a river. This is about, you know, really needing to kind of like meditate, and not even just like meditate, like really sit with your energy, because I feel like you're seeing like a mountain that may feel hard to climb at this time, but really you're just needing rest and healing to kind of overcome what's being hidden or any deception at play in your life. Let's see. Yeah, kind of really getting in line with your authentic thoughts. Needing to isolate from certain energies too in your life right now, and really needing to connect with the calm side of yourself as you do that. I think that'll bring you clarity. If you have maybe if you've been getting dreams, maybe that can be significant too. But yes, thank you so much, Dexter. Thank you. I really appreciate it. Again, I'm trying to get better at the tarot, so if it doesn't resonate, that's okay too. I really just appreciate you guys being here. Yes, thank you guys. Oh my gosh, of course, Liam. Thank you. And thank you for being here, Liam. Like, truthfully, I really love to see you active on my channel. I love to see your comments. Like, thank you for being here, and just you know, this is a space for you, and I appreciate, like, I always get happy when I see you comment. But as goes for many of you, pretty much everyone, even like the haters, I'm just like, yeah, absolutely. But yeah, any last collective messages? Or any last messages for the collective? And I'm getting off soon, like in a couple of minutes. Let me actually see when I can get off, because I gotta actually see about that. But feel free to ask your final questions. Okay. If I do an experiment, ask 50 women out in one day and they all reject me, should that be the final nail in my coffin? Absolutely not. And I wouldn't even engage in that experience. That sounds, or experiment. That sounds like, I wouldn't even do that. Oh my gosh. Okay, you guys, actually got a little bit more time to live stream. I just found out. So I'm going to be staying on live a little bit longer. Okay, yeah, sorry. It's like I'm having like an Easter dinner, okay, just to be transparent. And I was trying to see when I needed to get off of here, but yeah, so I can keep going, you guys, on this live. So feel free to keep asking your questions. Thank you so much. Happy Easter. Thank you. Thank you. Or Amanda, do you believe only men should ask out women, or can it go the other way? This is something that's like so sad, is that it's not socialized for women to ask out men, and now it's not even socialized for people to like talk to people anymore. So it's like just an unfortunate circumstance. It should be more normalized for the woman to do the asking out, but it's just less so, and that's because of society and the whole type of culture and that type of thing. So many socioeconomic, or just sociology, socioculture at play. I don't know. Yes. Thank you. Yeah, I'm so glad I get to stay on a little bit longer. Alrighty. Okay, keep feeling free to drop your questions in the comments. I really appreciate it. A lot of women subtly ask out men, and it goes way over men's heads. Subtly ask out men, and women. Yeah, that could be a thing too. I know it's a weird thing. Like, women were taught to be passive socially in dating, and men are taught to be the aggressors. So it's all socialization, and it's all inconvenient, because really, imagine if it was normalized for people to ask people out. Like, imagine if we could get this generation to want it that bad. Not that we don't, but it's just so, it's normalized to have headphones and like be on your phone. That's what's normal. Even I become socially awkward sometimes, like, you know, just awkward. It's kind of what we're socialized to be. Amanda, would you be willing to make some positive affirmations ASMR style in the future? I'm not really like, I hope that my vibe has like an ASMR style, just like with the music that I usually play in the back of my videos, like that meditative stuff. But I don't know if I'm really into ASMR for me, if that makes any sense. I know there's some content creators who do that stuff. I just don't know if that's for me, if that makes sense. I know that there's a lot of like healing psychology behind it, but that's just not my vibe at all, if that makes sense. Do you think there are forces trying to separate men and women? It seems we are divided more than ever. I don't think there are forces, but I think that I don't think that there are any intentional forces trying to separate men and women. I don't think it's intentional, but I think that right now people are so propagandized into thinking black versus white, red versus blue. It don't matter what side you're on. You're just propagandized into it at a not, I was going to say at a young age, but it's not even that, but at like an astronomical level. We are all propagandized into, thank you so much, Liam. Thank you so much. But yeah, we're all propagandized into being so against each other. That's what I'm trying to say. Like all of us, no matter what side you're on, it's always like got to be the extreme for whatever reason right now. For whatever reason, it could be COVID, it could be probably COVID. It's so many things that divided us lately, right? Okay, let's keep pulling a card for the collective energy. What do the boys need to know? What do the boys need to hear? Some of you guys could be thinking about going back to school or doing something school related in regards to that. You got the Chariot and the Ace of Swords in the reverse. But with the Magician, this is about kind of trying to believe in yourself, even when all kind of seems lost, or even when something didn't take off in the way that it was supposed to. It's about like believing in yourself. Okay, yeah, guys. There's Reiki with Anna. I think that would be worth checking out. Thank you. The separation between men and women right now is unnatural, but we're made to think it's normal. The separation not even just from the separation not even just between men and women, but think about the separation just between people, like just between political parties, or or separation with even ethnicity. There's just a lot of separation going on these days, and a lot of it can be due to radicalization, right? On both sides. Yes, exactly, Pierre. Thank you so much for being here again. Oh, thank you. I really appreciate it. Yes, exactly. Yeah, I get that, right? I literally touch the grass. Like when you're outside on another walk and you really need to ground yourself in that present moment, don't be afraid to like reach down and touch the grass, you guys. Don't be afraid. I've done that before and it's literally grounded me, or touch something, because sometimes we really be floating in our heads. Knight of Swords card. I feel like I need to switch decks. Can you guys give me a quick moment? I need to grab another deck. I need to switch decks. Let's see. Or ask more questions, you guys. Feel free to ask more questions. Yes, how's everybody's Easter? Yes, absolutely. Mine is going well. Yeah, there's a lot of polarization right now. A very strong us versus them mindset. Right. Exactly. I get grounded to the ground like a Toyota Camry. Should I screenshot that? I love that. Oh my gosh. That's fun. You went to a long, boring mass. Ain't no better way to celebrate Easter than to go to a long, boring mass. I did not get an Easter basket. I haven't gotten one of those since I was like a freaking child. That'd be cool though. Alrighty. What else is going on in the collective? Okay. I'm trying to recenter my reading. Can't complain. Absolutely, absolutely. So you guys got the Ace of Cups with the Seven of Wands coming through. This could be stating that some of you guys maybe have a hard time with setting boundaries, is the way that it feels. A hard time kind of choosing yourself first, pouring into yourself like that, and setting boundaries, kind of feeling like you need to come up with a lot of excuses in order to set a boundary. Like that's kind of what's coming through. Let's see. Let's see. And then you guys got the Emperor and the Ten of Pentacles card coming through. In this situation, where can I find wisdom and clarity? What situation in your life shows your greatest accomplishment? So maybe you guys are being asked to sort of shift the perception that you have of yourself right now in order to set those boundaries. Maybe you think that you don't deserve to set those boundaries on some level, and you're being asked to kind of shift your awareness into your success and to pour back into yourself. Let's see. And then you guys also got the Chariot card coming through here with the Three of Wands. So this is about, again, kind of taking that slow action and really being afraid to step into that new place in your life or to commit to that project, plan, idea, this, that, the third. It's being afraid to take action. What else is going on in the collective right now? Ooh, you guys have the Tower card coming through. So there could be some anxiety surrounding getting started on this action, some anxiety surrounding that. What else is coming through right now? Ooh, yes. Again, it's like this. I feel like I want to switch decks because I feel like every time I pull, it's like the same thing that keeps coming out. But it's at this crossroads right now, and needing to shift your perspective, to seek out a different perspective in order to take that chance on yourself, kind of. Amanda, how do women feel more attracted to men who play hard to get, act distant, and do women feel attracted to men who play hard to get? Anybody that's attracted to anybody, wait, hard to get. It depends, because I feel like playing hard to get is like a spectrum. Is hard to get like I have a fulfilling life and I'm not gonna put your needs above my own. Yeah, women, I'm sure anybody likes it when somebody has a fulfilling life, right? But then is it like I'm never gonna text you and I'm gonna breadcrumb you all day and this type of thing? Well, then you might be attracted to like a level of toxicity, and then that has to do with healing and these types of things. Like nobody wants to be in a toxic relationship consciously. You know what I mean? Like nobody wants that for themselves. But if they're drawn towards that and feel like that's where their desires lie, it could be because there's some healing that needs to be done, a greater life purpose that you never discovered, or something from your past in childhood that needs to be looked at. Aw, thank you. And Liam, I encourage you to, sometimes I find the best form of accomplishment is feeling like you've helped someone. So if you can volunteer for like a shelter or a place in your area where you can help one person, that can change your life. That can change your life. There are kids that need help, that type of thing. But also, if you're in a place like, I can't even help myself, Amanda, how am I supposed to help one other person? Then that's when you need to seek help for yourself. That's when you need to talk to somebody. Again, coaching in the link below. I really want to help you guys. Or if it's not through coaching, then through, they have free therapy, they have actual therapy, they have other coaches. Y'all got me. So yeah, so that's that. Why are toxic people more popular? It's also good to take into account that people that are popular may not be the most emotionally fulfilled. For instance, I don't know why I'm about to roast a celebrity. Do you guys know Justin Bieber? Justin Bieber, do y'all know him? I'm so sorry. I think that boy is a mess. No hate, no shade, no tea. But like, I think that Justin Bieber is like a lot. But I don't know. A lot of people, I don't know, look up to him, and it's like, I don't know. I don't know why. I just roasted Justin Bieber for no good reason, honestly. What kind of coaching? This is a great question. So, I want it to be known that a lot of coaching is what the client is comfortable with, but I really like to do parts work. Parts work is thinking of your psyche in the form of different parts. Like, let's say you have an anxious attachment part, or let's say you have a part that feels like it has a very negative perception of yourself, or you have like a creative part. Like, we would be looking at all these parts together and getting to know them. Some people don't like to guide the session that way, they just like to chat and ask questions, but I mainly am here for parts work because I really want to bring like a long-term healing, and healing isn't always necessarily easy. It's about sitting in those uncomfortable emotions, but I don't do anything without anybody's permission, if that makes sense. So it's like, doing a check at where the client is at, and then where I'm at, and how we want to like help meet each other's expectations and needs. But I love parts work. It's what I'm most passionate about in sessions, is through doing parts work. Yeah, it's like IFS. Yes, exactly. Exactly. IFS is magic. Yes, exactly. Exactly. IFS or parts work, because it's slightly more informal, because it's through coaching. At least at this time, it's more informal. I hope to in time have like even an insurance option that I could take on this channel, but that takes time. But this is something, I'm actively studying how to help people, that if that helps. What's your perception of ideal man? I don't really have one, if that makes sense. What's your perception of ideal man? Are you saying like what's your expectation of ideal man? Like, I don't really have one. One of the greatest lessons that I learned in life was actually through I met a child in my life, and this child changed my life. And through meeting this child, I don't want to get too deep into it, but through meeting this child, I realized like I really got a lesson taught to me from the universe about like how to love, like reality. And loving is not about changing or trying to control people. It's about sitting back in this observation mindset and letting people be who they are, and like just falling in love with that version of reality. It's about sitting back, letting people be who they are. So I don't have an expectation of the ideal man, if that makes sense. Thank you. Thank you so much, Liam. Thank you. I really appreciate that. Yes, yes, yes. Like a lot, I gotta fix my coaching website, because I've worked with a lot of people, you guys, and I'm in school for this stuff, but my website doesn't really reflect that, so I'm working on it. I think toxic people being popular is backwards. Popular people get to be more toxic. Right. And you also have to remember, like, the awakened person isn't going to be the most popular person, right? Like the happy and conscious person. Think of all the garbage YouTube channels that are just in the dating space, right? In the male dating space. Like, I like to roast just curly fries a lot, but she's just an example. Or like some versions of Andrew Tate content. Not hating on him, if you like him, like, there's space for that opinion too. But I'm just saying, these are two prime examples of toxicity that gets overnight popular. Just because something is popular doesn't mean it's right. That's what I'm trying to get at. Just because something is popular doesn't mean it's correct. It doesn't mean it's wise. And in fact, it's usually the thing that's unpopular at times. But yes, yes, yes. Do I make a brutally honest dating account? Let's see. Anybody else got any questions? I'm just looking through the comments right now. I even think it's more so like hurt attracts hurt at times. At times. Because, like, what is toxic? Toxic is sadness beneath it. It's actual pain. It's not just like a run-of-the-mill joke. There's actual pain. Pain of loss of control, abandonment. There's pain behind that. feeling like you don't deserve better than toxic. It's pain that drives you to think that. Fortunately, toxic stuff gets popular because it evokes strong emotions in people. Yeah, because a lot of people are in pain, right? Majority of people are in pain. Okay, what do you boys need to know? I almost set the room on fire. Okay, you guys have 5 of Cups coming through. Speaking of pain, what painful situation in your life are you focused on, and what positive aspects are you not seeing? What positive aspects are you not seeing? Interesting. Maybe that card was for me, to be honest. With my nihilistic, I don't want to be reborn again rant. But yeah, no, feel free to keep dropping questions in the comments, y'all. Okay. Right, curly fries, right, exactly. I checked out her channel once before. She seems nice. I don't watch like her content or anything, but I think I saw her channel before, and I think that she's nice. Which is actually rare in a lot of the dating spaces, because I feel like it's hard to find people that are nice. I don't know. Anyways, yeah, so you guys have the 3 of Wands coming through. Again, I need to like find a different deck because I just feel like every time I pull from this deck, it's always the same message. Yeah, I love this guy. Are you kidding me? I love this guy. I just finished reading The Power of Now, and I'm like rereading it. And I just like got his other book. I'm going to be studying this guy and, actually bringing the wisdom of this guy to this YouTube channel. It's been a minute since I really found somebody that like evoked my spirituality again. I felt like I found all the channels and all the people that like, got me thinking, and it's been like a stale minute there. And then he's really helped me again with my spiritual experiences. I don't know if that's a good way to put it, but yeah. Did you say simps are a good thing? I mean, heck, I'm a simp. Everybody simps, right? I think that there's a difference between good simping and bad simping, though, if that makes sense. Hurt attracts hurt. Been there, done that. Bought the t-shirt. Thanks for bringing attention to this, Amanda. Yes, absolutely. Me too. Me too. But the thing is that actually, what's his name has a quote. Wait, what's his name? This guy has a quote, and he said, you can learn more in like in 2 years, or you can learn more from like one bad relationship experience. Like here's like the quote, you can learn more from one singular bad relationship experience than you can from sitting on a desert island alone by yourself for 2 years. Take that with a grain of salt, but there's something to that message. There's something about relationships that can help awaken you, and it's not necessarily a bad thing. But again, you could be at the point, Liam, where you need to talk to somebody, though, that can help you when you're ready. The Power of I'll Do Later is my book. Yes, exactly. Like that's what The Power of Now is trying to teach you, is not to do it later and to do it now, that there's no such thing as later. I don't mind anybody who creates it or consumes it. I don't mind that. I'm doing an updated YouTube video though on P0RN addiction and NoFap and that kind of stuff. I have a YouTube video up now. I recently had a couple more insights about that I just wanted to share on my channel. Yeah, I am. They're like the grandfathers to pick up. Godfathers, not grandfathers. Geez, godfathers to pick up, right? They're like kind of like the first few to ever be involved in the pickup. Procrastination maxing. Feel that. Sorry, I don't know why I was agreeing. This is why I gotta do an updated video on this stuff. There's so much more to be said on this. What personality traits you like most in men? Um, I feel like I kind of answered this earlier, but it's like I don't have any expectations that I look for. It's um what's interesting for me is like how if you just sit back and observe people, they'll surprise you just by observing them. Like I don't like have like oh like a sense of humor is great, but like when I'm talking to somebody and they make me laugh or something, I'm like this is like I'm so glad I get to observe this part of them. But it's not like I like need a sense of humor in every guy that I talk to because just when you sit back and listen to people, even if they're in a negative state, there's still something deep and unique and very interesting to that. Um when a course says this viewers are angry, ego awakens in a relationship, not allowing it to overcome you and to heal the pain when it comes up. Yes, exactly. Make sure you guys watch my latest YouTube video because I actually talk about this a little bit. But yes, exactly. Exactly. I was me and my piano. I'm so glad you brought this guy up. Like, I don't even think you understand. Like, just out of all the authors, like this has like been the author that's been on the forefront of my mind that I've been planning on taking notes and bringing to the channel for future videos as of recently. So I just love that you brought this guy up, like, and that you're familiar with his work. I think that just makes me super happy, and I think that's incredible. So thank you. Like that could not be any better timing, truthfully. Um, there is no tomorrow. Exactly, exactly, Charlie. Exactly. There is no tomorrow. Think of it like that. Think of it like that. What are you doing right now if there's no tomorrow? There's a quote like it's better to be to love and be heartbroken than to not experience it at all or something similar. Right. Right. I have not seen that channel. I have not. Let's see. Four of Wands card coming through in the reverse. And the Seven of Wands. And the Nine of Wands. Wow. What are you determined to achieve in your life that you're about to give up on? What are you determined to achieve in your life that you're about to give up on? And what boundaries in your life need to be protected? Maybe it's this fantasy of love that you have that needs to be protected, you know? Yeah, something that's interesting that this is bringing up for me is sometimes you think that by getting rid of your innocence and your naivety and becoming bitter and cynical that you're winning, but the reality is actually the opposite is actually the reality. Hold on to like even if the world gets you down a billion times. I'm talking all the most unjust things happen to you throughout your whole life. If you can keep a little bit of that spark with you, a little bit of that inner child hope, that's better. That is better. Sorry, I'm reading all this. Okay, but yes, this is like, yes, this is so true. A lot of the world is going to give you 101 reasons to be bitter and to give up and to be cynical and to hate the side of you that's innocent and naive. I know I for sure have been there to hate that side of you and to just buck up and just to be better for reality. But you're actually being guided to protect that hopeful side of you, no matter how unrealistic it may seem. But a lot of times we don't want to protect that part because we think that we're going to get hurt again. And by becoming bitter and cynical, we'll be getting rid of that. But actually, we're just getting rid of the part of ourselves that makes us the most unique without even realizing it. Right, exactly. Don't give up, Liam. Don't give up. And remember, ask for help. Because, like, guys, there is a point in my life that I got to where I would not be doing this YouTube channel if I didn't ask for help. And it actually was parts work that saved my life. So that's why I like to do parts work. But because it was parts work that saved my life. But anyways, with the Wheel of Fortune card coming through in the upright, what changes are entering your your life, and how are they a part of your destiny? What changes are entering your life, and how are they a part of your destiny? You're being guided to look at the bigger picture as well. Be in the moment. Look at the bigger picture. Not counterintuitive at all. Amanda, if a person, yeah, Jesus was a Chad. He was a Chad. Amanda, if a person bumps into in public, how should I handle the situation? Hopefully, you know, let it go. Let it go. Let it go. Take a deep breath. Let it go. It's not worth it. It's not worth it. Let it go. What else do you boys need to know in here? Death card coming through with the Temperance card. What situation in your life is transforming and changing to bring about something new? So that's a lot about this Wheel of Fortune. Good night, Elon. Thank you so much for joining. Thank you. But yeah, this is also about that situation. Looking at the bigger cycles that could be entering into your life. The things that matter most. Feel free to ask questions, you guys. My brain is like totally becoming mush. I cannot believe people that are able to do like live tarot readings for so long, because it is energy draining. It is. But feel free to ask all those questions. I really appreciate it. I really do. No, I have not. Should I? What? Oh, who are they? What do they do? Oh, thank you so much, John. Thank you. Oh, yes, John. I've been meaning to make you a mod. Let's see if I can do that. Wait. Try clicking my name in chat. Ugh. Why is it not working? Wait, I starred you? Why is it not working, dude? Why? Oh, I think I need to go on YouTube. Hold on. Let me try this. 1 second, John. Thank you so much again for your donation. Thank you. And thank you for joining the live stream. But yeah, I've been meaning to make you a mod. Let's see. Okay. Oh my goodness. Let me, I gotta turn down the volume real quick. So you guys you'll be able to hear me, but okay. Let's see. Okay. Oh my gosh. Sorry. Oh my gosh, how do I make you a mod? What the heck? Like, I'm clicking your name. I liked your comment. Do you guys know how to make somebody a mod? Have you ever been a wing chick? Do you know how to make somebody a mod? Ugh. Oh, okay. I'll draw a card for you, John, too. I'm just mad that I can't make you a mod right now. How to make YouTube mod. Let's see. Next to a chat message. Wait, start your live stream, then live to start chat. Next to a chat message, click the menu, add managing moderator. Maybe I can do this after the stream. I'll do this after the stream, John. I apologize. I really do apologize though. Because I need more mods, so go to comments. Maybe you need to comment, John, on the YouTube. All I know is clicking their name will reveal it. Maybe it doesn't need to be in live chat. Yeah, comment. If you can drop a comment, let's see. Are there comments on this available? I don't even see comments up. But if you can drop a comment on this live stream, I will try to make you mod after. Oh, that's stressing me out. I'm so sorry. Okay. Okay, but yes, I will pull you a card. Yes, I will make you, John, as soon as I know how, I will make you mod. Like, please understand. Like, you will be the first guy up to be mod. I will drop a comment. Yes, thank you, John. Thank you. All right. Alrighty, so John, what do you need to know? What do you need to hear? You already have I am thankful coming out. I am thankful. And you also have I am focused. I am thankful and I am focused. Yes, yes, of course. So, I am focused. I am the master of my attention, directing it purposefully towards what matters most. With each passing moment, my concentration grows stronger and more unwavering. My mind is sharp and I easily maintain my concentration on tasks at hand. I'm dedicated to training my mind to be sharp and focused so I can live life with effectiveness and efficiency. So, yes, John, you are being called to be focused right now, to put your efforts into one thing. I am thankful. Gratitude is my guiding light, illuminating the path of my journey. I am open and receptive to appreciating the gifts that life offers me. I easily express gratitude for all that I am and all that I have. Each day, I find new reasons to be grateful and celebrate the beauty of life all around me. I am deeply thankful for the opportunities that come my way and the blessings that unfold in my life. Gratitude easily grows in my life. So yes, maybe you could be guided to do a gratitude list right now with that I am thankful card and that I am focused card. Really focusing in on what you have. And let's pull your tarot card. What do you need to know? What do you need to hear for John? John. And thank you again for the donation. John. What do you need to know? What do you need to hear? I am both and trying even more. Yes, of course. I'm glad that it resonates. Yeah, so what no longer holds value in your life right now, John? That's what you're being guided. You're being guided to shift your attention not to the things that drain you, but to the things that fulfill you at this time. To taking leaps of faith and getting excited about new opportunities. There's this like sense of being excited and to resolve the past and not dwell on it at this time. But thank you. Parts work saved my life. Yes. Yeah, I had a self-destructive part. Are you kidding? Like, parts work saved my life. Sometimes our parts like end lives, and that's okay. But it's just like parts work freaking saves lives. Hello. Thank you for joining. Thank you for joining the Easter live stream. I really appreciate it. Yes. Feel free to ask your questions in the comments, everybody. Let's see. And let's pull another. Okay, we got the Ace of Swords coming through. Amanda, you should read. Oh, yeah. You can read this. Okay. All right. I'm writing that down. Evola meditation on the peaks. Okay, that sounds good. Yeah, I take all your guys' like book recommendations seriously, so feel free to recommend me anything that y'all want. Should I grab another tarot deck, or should I keep pulling from the same one that's been giving me the same consistent collective energy? What do you guys think? Do I grab a new deck? Do I pull from the same one? Do I answer more of y'all's questions? Do you think Myers-Briggs types has any influence over relationship compatibility? I don't think that it influences compatibility, but I think that it's because like the way that I view it, I guess, is I feel like nothing really influences compatibility. Like even if you have two opposite personality types or two opposite zodiac signs or whatever, it's not compatibility. I think what it's meant to show is it's meant to show how that relationship dynamic will look like. You know what I mean? Not so much compatibility, but it's meant to actually speak to how when an ENFJ or like an INFJ or an ENFP get together, how that relationship compatibility will look like. Does that make sense? Like how y'all will relate to each other, not whether or not you guys are compatible, because that's based on the person, not the like test or number or whatever the case. Oh, so more on the individual level than the compatibility itself? No, on how it I feel like it's meant to point to show you how like an INFJ and an ENFP will relate to each other, not whether or not they are compatible, but like what that relation looks like. Because compatibility is based on the person. It can't be based off a number or type or a sign or this or that. It's like it's really based off like the people. But I think that those types of things can point and show you how like the relationship will look like or the dynamic will look like. It's just meant to show you the dynamic, not like determine whether or not the dynamic's compatible. Does that make any sense? Right, exactly. No one is 100% compatible if neither person puts in the work to make it that way. Exactly. Yeah, of course. And keep asking your guys' question. Again, if I miss your comment or your question, it's not because I mean to on purpose. Um, who's your profile? This is such a good question. I found this picture so long ago and I've been searching for the painting because I need to know the name of it because it's like a part of my brain and I can't find it. So I have no idea. Like I have no idea what era this painting is from, who painted it, the title of it. It's such a disgrace. And I've tried to find it again. I've not been able to like I know people know how to like Google search it, right? Reverse image search or something. I don't know how to do any of that. I'm like red dress. I can't find it. But I love this. I love this profile. It'll never change. Like I swear. I just think it's perfect. It's the brand. It's the brand. It's the brand. Um oh my gosh. I'm getting tired. Feel free to keep dropping your questions or comments, these types of things. What else do we got? What else do we got? Queen of Wands. What are you passionate and ready to create at this time in your guys's lives? What are you feeling passionate about at this time? Oh my gosh, my brain is like melting. Feel free to ask some questions, you guys. Feel free. I am still getting used to this. Is actually the longest I think I've live streamed by myself ever since starting this YouTube channel. This is the longest I've like gone at this thing. So wow, my respect goes to all the tarot live streamers or all the Twitch streamers out there that know what they're doing, because dang, this is like a minute. Do you think the best approach to treat depression? In some cases it could be medication, in other cases it could be parts work, talking to somebody, it could be a book, it could be a mindset shift, it could be a spiritual technique, it could be a psychedelic. There's so many ways to, get through that. It could be a phase and you have to kind of just let it happen and not resist it. You might be at that phase. Depression's really weird, but in my experience, like sometimes it is really a phase. I mean, granted, if the phase is lasting, multiple decades, then I take another look. But if it's like a couple of years, that might be that point in your life. That just might be how it unfolds. Just don't think it's like the forever. Don't think it's the forever. Yeah, exactly. Music could help too. Reiki healing. Have I tried this? No, but I want to get into it. I think it's cool concept. I want to learn more about it. Tylenol works well for rejection hurt. What is your chat GPT on? ZXCZBB. What is your chat GPT on? And how do I get that chat GPT? Because that's some crazy advice. How do I get that chat GPT? What do I got to download for that? Like, that's insane. What are you geeking out about reality yourself, like you talked about in your last video? Ooh, good question, John. Good question. I don't know if I want to say. Because that's part of what makes you geek out about reality, is like when not a lot of people know about it, you keep it low key. You know what I mean? You keep those options to yourself, right? I feel passionate about becoming a piano teacher, but it's difficult to put in the work, and rather than treating it as a hobby, how do you put work into goals without feeling forced? Wait. I feel passionate about becoming a piano teacher, but I find it difficult to put the work in rather than treating it as a hobby. Um, try I don't know if you have experience with this, but if you teach like one person to play the piano, that could be motivation because that's that gratification, changing somebody's life, teaching somebody a skill. Like, do you have like a child or somebody that's like dying to learn the piano? Maybe somebody that's in a dark place, like just helping somebody that can really motivate you. That's like one of the biggest motivators. How are you going to help this person? You're not just a piano teacher, you're changing lives. You're teaching people a different language through music, through sound. You're giving them a gift. You're not just a piano teacher. You're literally sharing wisdom. You know what I mean? Through sound. You're giving people a different language. This can help heal people in unique ways. But yeah, there's always that aspect to it. You never want to lose the love for anything. But when it does become a job, sometimes it can be hard to keep that passion. I feel that way about writing. I like hate writing, but I love writing. It's a long story. Um oh, thank you. Thank you, JJ. I appreciate that. And I don't even know if I'm like self-actualized, but I feel like I've done a good bit of healing on myself, if that makes sense. No, I do not. No, I do not. But, to learn how to play a musical instrument, hey, that could help me, or maybe I needed that at a certain time in my life, you never know. So think of it like that. You're not just a piano teacher. You're helping people, and you can, and it can pay you back through those piano lessons. Never forget that. I got to do a whole video soon on my channel about how helping people is a part of healing, but that's like for another phase of healing. I don't have any students, but I could have some. I could try and get a couple of students and see how it changes. Yeah. Right. Yes, like don't feel forced at it. Like look at like what do you gain from that experience? Like teaching somebody piano, teaching somebody to express themselves in a different language. Like really think about what that means to you. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Okay, that's good. That's good. Yeah, read this. Great recommendation. Yes, of course. Of course. Really try, you guys. Like, I really try. But yeah, I can't believe I've been going at this for 2 hours. I'm not gonna lie. I'm sort of like, this is crazy. I'm so tired and I'm still going at this. And again, I don't know how the Twitch streamers do it. I don't know how those people do it. Those are my people. I don't know how they do it. I mean, Twitch streamers are my people, but you get the idea. Oh my goodness, I'm getting tired. I'm gonna be so honest. Feel free to keep asking questions. It's keeping me awake. It's keeping me awake. Your guys' questions are keeping me up and running. Oh my god, this is so funny. Yeah, I totally feel that. I love that. I love that. That's really funny. Oh my goodness. Feel free to keep dropping those questions in the comments. Nice. Any questions? If not, I'm probably gonna end this stream soon just because my brain is like slowing down. My brain is slowing down. Any questions about dating, love, romance, self-improvement, anything? Any questions? Sorry, I'm leaning back into my chair because I'm just like, I'm getting tired. Feel free to keep dropping your questions. Ooh. Are you serious? Stop that right now. Are you serious? Oh my god, did you just wait? Stop it right now. Seriously, stop it right freaking now. Shut the door. Shut the YouTube door. Oh my gosh. Shut the browser. Exit the app. There is no way. Portrait of a woman. Exit the app. This is insane. I need to exit the app. I need to shut my computer down. This is insane. Oh, is it? No, wait, is it? Wait, is it? Wait, by Charles. Wait. Okay, but I can't find the red I can't find the same exact one that's of my profile pic. I see them, but they don't look exactly like my profile pic. It's like, so where did the red dress come from? Is that just an edit? Again, I don't know. I found my profile pic in a fever dream and I don't know how to locate it. It's not it can't be this. It can't be this cuz portrait of a woman or portrait of a woman is not I mean it looks so similar. Is it? Why does it not look like why does it not look exactly like my profile? Oh my god, I still can't locate my profile. Does that make sense? S Does that make sense? I still can't locate my profile. Mm, I still can't can anybody in the chat help me locate my profile? This looks close. I mean, it looks similar, but it's not like my exact profile, but it does look so similar. It's like the woman is wearing like an orange gold-ish dress. Your profile pic came from outside the simulation. The Matrix has a that's what I'm saying. Like I have one like on my I have like I have my profile picture downloaded in like the most HD like beautiful picture, but that's like I only have a virtual picture of it and I don't know where it came from. And it's only one singular picture and I don't know how to use the internet. So um yeah, let me see. Portrait of a woman. I like just can't find the picture that my PVP, my profile picture is of though. Like, shouldn't it be Googleable? Should it be Googleable? That's you in a past life. No, don't bring up past lives. If you guys missed it, I went on a rant about how I don't want past lives to be a thing, how that doesn't sound fun, and I don't like the concept of past lives in general. That's red. Yeah, I think it's red. How do you balance self-reliance and meaningful connections in your life? How do you balance self-reliance while having meaningful connections in your life? I feel like the only way you can have meaningful connections in your life is through that self-reliance, right? Let's Google define self-reliance. Define self-reliance. Reliance on one own powers and resources rather than those of others. Yeah, I feel like the way you have meaningful connections is through self-reliance, if that makes sense. I don't endorse it. Yeah, that's a good way to describe it. I don't endorse it. I'm scared of it. I don't want it to be a thing. I literally think I said quote unquote earlier, I'd rather go to hell than do another life, which is so nihilistic and cynical. But it's true. Like I really like it's true. Like I hate the concept of past lives. I don't want to do this again. This has got to be the first and last. But I enjoy it. I love it. I love it. So much fun. But would I do it again? No, not really. Yeah, I mean I mean or as a human, I don't know which is worse. I don't know which is worse. See, I'm so nihilistic, you guys. This has got to stop. New Age is all about reincarnation. I feel like it's not though. I feel like it's about I mean kind of, but it's less about past lives. It's more about like becoming awakened. But reincarnation theory states that in order to stop reincarnating, you got to like reach nirvana or something. Oh, such a funny meme. Oh my gosh. How about if you were a frog? um um so you get maybe 80 years of life versus billion years of life through reincarnation. I'll take that latter. Yeah. hmm And time is an illusion. So how do you rectify that? Get enlightened and then you break the cycle. I mean, I'm fighting to be enlightened in this lifetime then. I want to come back as a cow in India. That's kind of based. Okay. All right. Yeah. Let's keep seeing any of your more comments. Hi, the mind. Hello, the mind. Beautiful username. Hello. I want to. Sorry, that made this comment made me laugh, but I'll get rid of it. Why is lasting change so hard to achieve? Why is lasting change so hard to achieve? Because it may seem like that right now, but that could you really will change the more you heal. That's the best way I can explain it. Do you think New Age spiritualism wave in the West is because we rejected Christianity and lack of meaning in our lives? That's a good question. I don't really know the answer to that question. I think New Age spirituality maybe could be due more through technology and like access to self-help books and audiobooks and meditation and this type of thing. Like I feel like it naturally became more popular, not because of like a rejection of Christianity, but I feel like modern reality kind of popularized meditation and new age stuff because I think that that's what the collective human mind found most applicable at this time in life. So I think it's like unintentional, if that makes sense. What are the chances of me being reincarnated as Amanda and Amanda being reincarnated as me? That would be interesting. That would be interesting. Amanda, should we take back the methods of production? The means of production. I'm not sure what you mean by that. I might be like too stupid to answer that question. I'll be completely honest. No, Liam. No. New Age is our answer to God is dead. I think that the chances of reincarnation question is 50-50. I don't know. I started it like a really long time ago. In fact, like it all began when I first started introducing myself. Like, hi, my name is Amanda, as in who's that? Amanda. I don't know why I started introducing myself like that to people, and it just became such a like running meme in my life that I actually just took that to an extreme. Yes, exactly. Oh. Yeah, see, I'm like too stupid. Like that question went right over my head. That's so funny. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. But I don't subscribe to religion. Does that make sense? Good night, all. Yes, of course. Thank you so much, Charlie. Thank you for joining. That said Outward Bound. I've talked about it before on my channel. Check out I Survived in the Wilderness. I have a video, an older video called I Survived in the Wilderness, like Naked and Afraid, my camping experience, something like that. Watch that video. That's what that hat is from. Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. I'm so glad. I know I don't have bunny ears, but I do have mouse ears, and we got the bunnies in the back. We got the Playgirl bunnies in the back. We got Ruby. Okay, she's missing Max. There's no Max, just Ruby. And then we got the Squishmallow. Okay, they were on the front cover of Playboy Bunny. Could you imagine? It's just stuffed animals. That would be based. Oh my god. I don't know what is. Oh my god, it's so funny. I don't know what is wrong with me. What do you think about the idea of inherent meaning of life not being found but actively created? Yeah, exactly, right? Like does life have meaning, or do we apply its meaning to it? Would you break up with a boyfriend if he punched your Squishmallows? Oh my gosh, probably. Probably. No, I'm kidding. I don't know. Is this a mental breakdown? No, it's actually not. This is like the most stable I've ever been, actually. Why are you sniff laughing? I don't know. I don't know. Alrighty, guys. Alrighty. Do you think we should all just cut off the internet cord and start sniffing daisies instead? Absolutely. 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 Wait, what do you mean by the sniffing daisies though? Is that if you mean like a drug, then I'm not condoning that. Unless it's like, I don't know. I guess I condone drugs in like one of my last videos, so let me not. What is the purpose of your channel? To help fix the it's to provide a different perspective in this space, truthfully, and a healing one at that. Because I think men need access to more healing spaces. Do you think the spirits could be retroactively creation of AI itself by manipulating humans towards them? Maybe, probably not. I feel like that's too much. So I would say no. But no hate to that. I'd say no. This is an insanely emotionally charged stream. What percentage of the answer do you believe the tarot provides? Not much. Like, I think tarot needs to be taken with a grain of salt. I think tarot can be cool. I think tarot can point to answers, can like create awareness, but I don't think like tarot has more power than you. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I definitely think there's some spiritual world or entities that they can interact with what we call AI. That's interesting. I mean, there's just so much concept to get into here. I don't know if I can do it because that's just like brushing on an infinite concept psyche stuff. This Squishmallow doesn't really have a name. The play girl Squishmallow, the play girl bunny. She doesn't really have a name. Maybe I'll name her Hugh Hefner. This is Hugh Hefner. This is Sue Hefner. Let's call her. This is Sue Hefner. Period. This is Sue Hefner. Shout out to Sue Hefner, everybody. Do you think tarot's demonic? No. It's literally in the toys and games section on Amazon. So please, no. Sorry. I like don't get too crazy when it comes to that. No. Sue Hefner. Yes, right. This is Sue Hefner, period. This is Sue Hefner. Sue Hefner, shout out. I'm going to include Sue in a video. She wasn't in. I actually meant to include Sue in this last video, Sue Hefner, but she couldn't be a part of it. Sue Hefner. I love that name. Do I believe in Bigfoot? Yes. Yes. Why would you not want to believe in Bigfoot? Anyways, this is Sue Hefner, you guys. This is Sue Hefner. Okay. I actually do have to live the end. I actually do have to live the end. Oh my gosh, this is the longest I've ever gone on live. I have to live the end. I have to end the live stream. Oh my gosh, did you guys just witness that? Did you guys just witness that? Yeah, I have to unalive the end stream. Oh my gosh. Okay, yes. Okay, John, yes, I will try to make you mod soon. I will try to make you mod soon. At one point. I won't forget. But yeah. Okay, live end the end stream. And live the end stream. Yes. Alrighty, guys. Enjoy the. Okay, yeah, great. Yeah, no, I need more mods. I just don't know how to make people a mod. That's what I'm trying to figure out. But alrighty, guys, I will see you guys in a future YouTube video. Check out my last YouTube video if y'all have not already. This is the longest I've gone live. Thank you so much for being here and for sharing all your thoughts. And I hope that you guys have a really great Easter. Goodbye, y'all. Bye-bye.